I have a craving. I crave thugs. But we did have to delay our thug nourishment last time because we want to get that fishing jacket. But we also did catch some chickens, and we got that martial artist his wine. He did not teach us his move yet. But we've done everything he's asked. Will he have any other tasks for us, or will he finally teach us the move? I don't know. What I do know is that we will not find out right away, because we gotta go fishing first.
Leo. Leo, wake up. It's the morning.
Oh, right.
Now, just thinking about how Shenhua's father keeps stone and his tools here in his bedroom. You probably shouldn't have your workplace set up in your bedroom. It's good to have some sort of separation between your work and, your rest. Try to keep all that stuff out of the bedroom.
Good morning, Leo.
Good morning.
Did you get enough rest?
Yeah.
Rio always gets enough rest. Something that someone mentioned is that there's actually some food you can pick up every morning. Is it this here? Apparently. Yeah, I guess it's this.
Looks good. Guess I'll take it.
Yoink?
Guess I'll take it.
So apparently this replenishes every day. It's not much, but it's a little bit of food. It's a little bit. Right, we're gonna visit Sun. Not immediately, though.
Hey, Leo.
Hmm?
Good luck. Be sure to come back before it gets too dark.
I understand. Of course.
And by good luck, she means, good luck with the fishing. Now, some people suggested maybe I should skip our normal routine to go to fishing right away, and as much as it pains me, I guess we probably should. We can go back later in the day and do some kung fu. We can do that. But the guy running the tackle shop did say that if you want to fish, you got to get there early. I guess we should get there as early as we can, right? It's painful. I don't like this. I don't like doing this. But it's fine. We can do the training later in the day after the fishing's done.
Excuse me.
Hello. Welcome. How's the fishing going? You caught a big one?
No, not yet.
This spot is the pond just past Sunflower Grove. You got it right, didn't you? Oh, and remember.
Right, dark places, shade of rocks.
Out in dark places, like in the shade of rocks. Why don't you aim for a spot like that?
I'll try.
Got it.
I was trying it last time.
Should I get you some different equipment?
Didn't work, though. Let's rent our normal expensive equipment.
This one.
You got it. Don't come back empty-handed now.
I don't actually know what the difference is between the equipment. If I rented the worst one, would that just make it less likely to catch the special catfish? Or would it make it easier for fish to get away, maybe? To get off the line? Maybe that's what it is. I don't actually know. Alright, I want to go up here, past Sunflower Grove. Of course, Sun is up there. We are not going up there now. We have fish to catch. So I think there's only one spot we can fish, and it's by this sign right here. I don't want to talk to him. I want to get an icon that says the fish. That's it.
I think I can fish here.
Push him aside. So, okay. Let's try. See what we get. I mean, of course, I know that this is where it's supposed to be. But we were fishing here last time. And we caught a catfish. And I caught the catfish by going, like, down the center. Maybe that's a signal that I should be... That's like the same place I should be trying. It was a catfish, but it wasn't the catfish. We really should just be able to jump into the pond and then start backfisting fish until we find the special catfish that we're looking for. It doesn't seem to be an option, but we really should be able to do it. And I can feel my legs getting softer from the lack of doing horse stance this morning. I can feel the calluses on my hand healing from not doing our 1-inch punch. Common carp. It's not rare. It's common. If we're looking for, like, shady areas, that seems like the darkest one over here. I tried casting over here a bunch of times, of course, when we were here the previous day. I also don't know if moving the lure around like this, if that actually has any sort of benefit. It doesn't seem like most of the fish you see, like, actually will try to bite the hook. So I don't know if they matter. And then there'll be one fish that just comes right at it. Like, that spot right there seems like the darkest spot. At the moment, anyway. So should I just... Do I need to move it around? Should I just leave it right there? Hard to say what makes a difference here. What does anything. Like, there are fish swimming by. Do they matter? Like, if I wiggled this around... Like, that one just came right off the side of the screen and got it. But the one that are just swimming around... Can I attract them? Or are they just there for, like, window dressing? I must learn the ways of the fish. Pity I can't talk to that one guy for some fishing tips. That guy that is way into fishing, who was standing here before we started fishing. Pity I just can't talk to him and just ask him for his knowledge, his wisdom when it comes to fish. How you must feel the fish, become one with the fish. And if he could actually give us advice as to what we should be doing to try to attract specific fish. It doesn't seem like we can actually ask him anything like that, though. So I might assume the only thing that you really can do is just keep fishing, and eventually you'll catch it, I suppose. I don't know if there's anything else we can do. I think that Rio does not have enough agency when it comes to fishing. Like, we spend all this time learning kung fu, learning our moves, building up our attack, our endurance. Why can't we build up our fishing skills? Build up to Fisherman level 2. Or maybe Ryo should dive into the pond, start swimming around with the fish. Maybe he can improve his kung fu that way. And maybe that's how we would beat Gold Tiger. Gold Tiger may have mastered the way of the tiger, but could he possibly be prepared for the way of the carp? This does seem darker than the other areas. And I haven't caught a catfish yet. Maybe if I catch a catfish, that'll be an indication of that I should fish in that spot until I find the special one. Still keep catching all these carp, though. Get this all the way over to the side by these rocks. It'll bite any second now. How can any catfish resist this delightful lure? I don't see anything in this side here. I don't see anything swimming around. Can I track that? It doesn't seem like I can. If a fish is not attracted to it, it doesn't seem like you can do anything to actually attract its attention. Well, still no catfish, even though that area is shady and by rocks. Again, the place where I got a catfish was like around near the center last time. I don't know if it's always going to be the same place, is the thing. There's so much about fishing that we don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to strategize and how to fish efficiently, but I don't know if any of it actually matters, is the thing. All I know is that the special catfish is in this pond. Anything else is kind of up in the air. That's a catfish. That is a catfish. Alright, so keep going at that same spot then. I assume I should keep going at the same spot. That the fact that there was a catfish means that there will be more catfish, including a green one. No, another common carp. Another common carp. Pity you can't have Shenhua come out with you to fish and just have a conversation while you're doing this. Just have like a little chat. Since you're going to be spending so much time trying to catch the right fish. Though this fish does seem like it is putting up more of a fight than the other ones. I don't want to get your hopes up here, but it does kind of seem like it. That's big, but it is not a green catfish. Big the cat would be very pleased with that fish. Have a Easter egg in the game where you can catch a frog with a tail. Ryo says, "Huh, that's weird. Frogs don't have tails. I guess I'll throw it back." That's a Crucian Carp. It is not a green catfish. I mean, you think about it, even though it seems like Ryo should have more of a sense of urgency here, if the rest of the village doesn't seem to care about the thugs, why should Ryo? Why should he? Just learn to live the way the villagers do. The villagers seem happy. They seem like they've got it figured out. It's not a big deal. It doesn't matter. Look, you encounter problems every day. Many problems throughout your life. You can't worry too much about any one specific problem. Even if that problem includes a gang of thugs that has overtaken a part of the village. It'll solve itself, probably. That's a catfish, not a green one. Still, we've now found 2 catfish in the same spot in the pond, which is down the center. Found 2 today. I found 1 yesterday as well. So if I'm trying to think tactical fishing, the only thing I could say is that we have to keep doing this right here. This is the only spot I've seen catfish so far. Another catfish. Definitely a bunch of catfish in that area of the pond. Just need the mutant green one, of which there is only one, apparently. Somewhere here. What if someone caught the catfish, but that person was not participating in the rally, so they didn't know they needed to check it in or anything? It's just like, oh, that's a weird fish. And then, they just took it home and ate it, and Wang at his tackle shop is not aware that someone caught the green catfish. So he tells people, go to the sunflower pond to catch the green catfish, but he doesn't know it's not there anymore. How could he know? Another catfish. This is definitely the catfish spot.
I'll pass.
Well, I guess that's all the time we can take. It's all the fish that we could catch. I mean, at least I am getting some money from it. It's not the most efficient way of getting money, but some money is being earned by doing this.
Just look at this haul. You've got quite some skill.
I just got lucky.
Well, unlucky is more like it, Ryo. We caught many fish, but not the fish that we wanted. Not the fish that we need. Not the fish that we crave. I'm going to see if we can rent the fishing rod again. Look, Shenmue is a game, it's a story about obsession. And how that obsession can possibly harm you, even if you think it's right. Ryo is obsessed with revenge, getting revenge for the death of his father. And because of that, he has thrown his whole life away and has traveled to China in order to kill a man.
Excuse me.
Actually, that's not the button for it.
Welcome. How's the...
Yeah, I already caught that. No,
this
don't need that.
What are...
Got
Aim
it.
for a spot like that. Yeah, rent. Okay, there we go.
This one.
You got it. Don't come back in.
So, Ryo, the revenge is not the only obsession that he has, you understand. He is a man who is defined by his obsessions. He throws his life away to get revenge. He neglects all aspects about his life and his future except learning martial arts. And now he is told that he could win a new jacket if he catches these fish. So now the only thing on his mind are these fish. It's very... I'm role-playing as Ryo, you see. It's very much in character for him to do this. I don't suppose you know anything about the fish, right?
Excuse me.
You probably just say the same thing again.
Hate to bother you, but
It all
Yeah,
comes
same
down to
thing.
Fishing.
what?
Anyway, there are lots of people who want to fish.
I'm one of them.
Lots of people after the one that got away.
That green one, yeah.
Right.
Lots of people after the rare ones.
I know, man. The green catfish.
Lives are defined by fishing.
I see.
But I need some wisdom as to how to catch it.
I think I can fish here.
I also think it's weird how there's an NPC you can talk to right at the spot, so you have to sort of stand away from him and look away, so you don't talk to him when you press the button. I don't know why they do it like that. So, like we're saying, I caught a number of catfish right here. And this is the only place that I've caught catfish so far, in this pond. Which would indicate that a green catfish should be here. Reliable catfish spot. It's reliable. Like, you can see a fish, like, swimming at the bottom there. I don't think there's any way for me to get its attention. One fish just shoving one out of the way. Out of my way, fish. Just a carp. Just a European carp. Normal catfish. And another thing about this is that usually when you're playing a fishing game, like say your Sonic Adventure or your whatnot, that you'll be able to see what kind of fish it is that's in the water, right? You'll be able to see it, and you'll try to cast your line directly at where that fish is, and you can see what's biting it, and whether or not you want to reel it in. It's not the case here. It's not the case. All the fish that we see look like they have the exact same model. It doesn't look like any of them are any different. So you can't do anything to try to go after a specific fish. It's just you cast to a spot that you hope the fish is in, and then just keep doing it until hopefully you reel it in. Still no. We also don't know if the time of day actually matters. You know, doesn't matter if we're fishing in the morning or the afternoon. Of course, when you're spending time in Bailu Village, when you're living here day after day, the time doesn't really matter that much. One day melts into the next. There's no rush. There's no hurry. Just that's why Sun does not no rush to actually teach us that move, the body check. Because what does it matter if you learn it today or tomorrow or next week? We'll all still be here. We'll all still be here living our lives. No need to rush. No need to rush. This one's putting up a fight. Again, I don't want to get your hopes up, but this one is putting up a harder fight than the rest of them were. That is not a green catfish. You know, one way of thinking about it is that if Ryo just fishes every fish out of this pond, eventually only the green catfish will be left. So, you know, you can think about it that way. We should mention to Shenhua that we've been trying to catch this green catfish, and then she would just tell us, oh, well, why didn't you tell me? I can get that. So we go to the pond. Shenhua just dives into the pond and swims around, finds the green catfish, just grabs it with her teeth, and swims back to the shore. There you go. I don't know what this thing is that you're doing with this rod. This seems like a bad way to catch fish. Well, I don't know why wouldn't you just swim after it? You're stronger than the fish. It seems like you're just handicapping yourself by using this strange rod. Ryo mentioned last time that he wanted to write a letter to Ine-san, let her know how he's doing. I doubt that it'll happen, but I would like it if we got to actually write that. Like if there was like a little mini game where we could choose the words to put in the letter to Ine-san. How exactly do we want to tell her about how this has been going? Remember in Shenmue 1, where Fukusan told Ine-san that Ryo wanted to go to Hong Kong so he could track down his father's killer, and Ine-san's like, what? No! You're not doing that! She was quite mad about it because of course she was. And then Ryo was mad at Fukusan for spilling the beans about that. And then I guess eventually, she just accepted that Ryo was going to do that. It's like, well, I guess I can't stop him. But that would be really depressing if the guy that you've basically raised as a son, you consider him basically to be a son, is just dropping everything, just ending his current life to travel to another country to go kill a gangster. You'd be worried about that. You'd be thinking, well, he's just kind of throwing his life away, isn't he? I mean, yes, justice for Iwao-san would be good, but I mean, it's likely that's not how it's going to turn out. Ryo spends day after day at the pond, casting his line, trying to catch fish. Day after day pass, week after week passes, month after month passes. Eventually, one day, Ryo is at the pond as usual, trying to catch this green catfish. And then someone taps him on the shoulder. Ryo turns around, it's Lan-di. Lan-di is like, did you forget? I've been waiting. Frankly, I think it's kind of rude that, I don't know what you've been doing. Then Ryo, he's gotten to a point where, to him, everything looks like a catfish. So since Lan-di is wearing, Lan-di's green clothes, like his green robes. So when Ryo sees Lan-di, he sees him as the green catfish. And so upon finally seeing the green catfish in person, Ryo gets a power surge and kills Lan-di with a single punch. Ryo then drags Lan-di's corpse to Wang's tackle and asks for the stamp. That's a catfish, but only a normal one. And then Wang is like, that it. Wang is scared to tell Ryo that that is not a catfish. So he gives him the stamp. And that's how Ryo gets his revenge. Once again, a catfish. But not the right one. Ryo goes to the pawn shop, and the guy at the pawn shop says, "Hey kid, I heard about your fishing problems. Now, don't tell anyone, but I do sell some goods that, under the table that maybe the government would not approve of. I've got some, if you want to look under this table, I've got some sticks of dynamite for sale. Don't throw these in that pond." Green catfish. Green motherfucking catfish. Is what Ryo's thinking right now. I wouldn't say that.
I'll pass.
Remember, these streams have to not be for kids anymore. YouTube looks down on that. Got to make sure, let everyone know these streams are for adults now.
Uncanny! What a catch!
Thanks, I think.
Why did he say I think? He complimented us on our catch. I don't think he was being sarcastic or nothing. And we spent this entire day, almost the entire day, on fishing. Fortunately, it was worthwhile in the end because we achieved our goal. Just teaching us a positive lesson that if you're patient and you keep applying yourself, you can do great things. Just like my elementary school teachers would always say, that I'm a bright child that just wasn't applying himself. They probably said that about everyone. Probably everyone. But it's true. Being tenacious is more important than anything else.
I caught one.
Way to go! Here's your stamp.
Thanks.
Last and final location. Go downstream of the Verdant Bridge. If you catch the legendary red catfish, your rally is complete.
Red catfish.
Sorry, bud. Rentals are done for the day. You've got to come earlier if you want to fish.
Legendary red catfish. There's our green stamp. Downstream of the Verdant Bridge. Well, okay. I guess that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. But for today... Whoop, hold on. Sometimes I press the left trigger, which makes the camera zoom in on like that, but didn't mean to do that. Meant to press the right trigger so I could run. Why am I doing that? Because we have a few hours left in the day. Let's head back to Sunflower Grove. Let's talk to Sun and see if he actually gets around to teaching us his move or if there's some other thing he wants us to do. Let's find out. Hey, old man, I caught a green catfish today. What have you been doing? Nothing. A whole lot of nothing.
Mr. Sun.
Beat it.
What?
The sun's about to set. There's nothing we can do today.
I did a lot today.
That's not...
I can refuse you tomorrow, too.
Fine. Tomorrow. I'll come a little earlier.
It was absolutely worth not coming earlier.
For now.
Did something get added there? No, it's the same thing. And we'll come late tomorrow too, old man, because I have a red catfish to catch. It's legendary, unlike you, who spends his days drinking booze out by the abandoned temple. Okay. Well, there's not... It's almost 7. I wonder if we can... It does let me warp. Let me warp to Kung Fu. Let me see if we can still do our training, even though it's late in the day. We don't want to skip a day.
Horse stance, huh? Maybe I'll give it a shot.
We absolutely will give it a shot. You know, I was about to say, in a situation like this where... Oh, look at the sun setting over Rio's squat. In a situation like this where part of the village has been taken over by thugs, is there like some sort of law enforcement that the villagers could call? But then it occurs to me, there's like a dojo of martial arts experts here, but they're not doing anything. You'd think someone would come by and ask, could you, I don't know, beat them up or something? And they're like, no, sorry. Do you want to spar? I have mastered Horse Stance 4. We are now on to Horse Stance 5. Horse Stance 5. Ever lower we go. Ever lower. Endurance level 9.
Should I keep going? Maybe later. One-inch punch. Maybe I'll give it a shot.
I hope when we eventually get to the maximum level of 1-inch punch, and whatever the top level is, like I don't know if it's level 10 or whatever, and we finally master it, I hope the final punch just like shatters the dummy. It probably won't, but it would be cool. It's a good... I like that still image right there. It's a good one.
Should I keep going? I'll save it for later.
All right, let's see if the master is still available for training.
Excuse me.
Here to train? Have you come to spar or fight one of the monks?
Let's do our normal little sparring session.
I have the perfect sparring partner for you. This is Red Tiger.
I know who he is. We're very familiar. We spar with this man all the time. Alright, so spinning back fist, AXY is my current one. That move did pretty well when I was fighting Gold Tiger. If you can hit it, it knocks him down in one hit. I've realized that the way you get greats on that is you have to do the QTE right after the prompts stop on the screen. I didn't realize that before. I've almost leveled spinning back fist up. So the problem with that is I'm going to need to get a new move to level up after I'm done with it. But for right now, my attack goes up and Kung Fu goes up to level 16.
What say you? Will you keep going? Come back anytime. I'll be waiting.
And they turned the lights on in here. Oh, we never got that animation before. Of course, in the original game, Ryo's watch was a Timex. It is not here because, hey, brands are expensive.
Here to train? Have you come to spar or fight one of the monks?
I'm here to fight you, old man. You know what I'm here for.
So, you've chosen to fight? Then I shall be your opponent. Steel yourself. Now, let us begin.
Not a chance.
You're no simple opponent.
Here.
What?
Yeah.
Try this. Damn it. What's up with that won't work.
Not a chance.
He does a lot of damage.
You're not strong enough. Polish your techniques on the wooden dummy.
Even when I was trading damage with him, he was doing more to me. It was not like... Trading damage was not going in my favor. Well... I still need to get stronger to beat the Gold Tiger, but I mean... We got time. We have nothing but time. I wonder if I can chop wood at this point. Is it too late for chopping wood? I don't know if chopping wood is an event, an action that it matters if you do during the day or night. You wouldn't think so, but we'll see.
Excuse me.
What is it?
Chop wood.
I'd like to help you split some wood.
Now we're talking.
Like, sometimes you just gotta relax after an eventful day by chopping some wood as the sun goes down.
Mm-hmm. Good. Oh.
There it is.
Yes. Mm-hmm. That's it. Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh. Perfect. Mm-hmm. Oh.
All right, finally got an excellent.
Impressive. I know it's not much, but here, take it.
It wasn't much more money. But
No, I'm good.
if you get a... Who knows, maybe if you get a very good on every log,
Be waiting for you.
maybe the amount of money you would get would be substantial. I don't actually know.
Excuse me.
What is it?
Let's, see what we can do in terms of...
I'll buy a set of herbs.
Yeah.
For you if you've got 'em.
We've been picking some herbs, so how is that gonna... How does that look right now? Let's see. We can sell this for 150. We got 180 right here. There's these larger sets. If we pick some cinnamon and some peony, I can sell some Kenshu decoction. So I probably should try to find more of that. Instead of selling what I have right now, I probably should look for these so I can sell the larger set and get a bit more money from that.
You sure? All right. Just come back when you're ready.
Let's buy some food.
Excuse me.
What is it?
I'm here to shop.
What do you need?
Well, of course, we need our black garlic. It's essential to a growing boy's health. We don't really have any reason to buy any of this other stuff, do we? I mean, there is rock tripe. That's double the HP, but double the cost. It doesn't seem like there's much of a reason to buy that over the, the garlic. Caterpillar fungus. Add another third onto that. It seems like that all kind of amounts to the same thing. The move scrolls. Oh, I didn't buy these yet, did I? I guess the first time I saw these, I must not have had I didn't have the money, and then I was saving up for the 50-year-old liquor. So I didn't buy these at that time, I guess. All right, well, I can definitely buy them now.
Finished?
Yes.
All right, let's check them out. So let's see. Spiral leg, AB, roundhouse kick aimed at the opponent's torso. Step forward into a strike with the lower leg. That's a sweep. Sweep the leg. Technique that involves quickly turning in towards an opponent while staying and unleashing a back roundhouse kick aimed at their feet. All right. It's a good thing that we came here. Got a couple more moves. Oh, and of course, well, I mean, it's later in the day. That
I'll give it a try.
doesn't mean we shouldn't buy some capsules. White racket. I mean, what else did you think we were going to get? Is it going to be rackets? Maybe a tennis ball? That's what you get from the tennis machine.
I'll give it a try.
And red forklift. We probably already have that.
Huh?
Rio was not impressed by red forklift. Let's not go to Shenhua's house quite yet. There's more capsule machines back at the village. No reason we shouldn't just head back there and buy some capsule toys. Feels weird doing things out of order. But I mean, we had to spend our early hours fishing.
I'll give it a try.
We already have blue. I know we have blue.
I see.
He's not thrilled about getting blue again.
I'll give it a try.
I almost have the whole set for Shenmue 1. I think the only thing I need is Ryo on a forklift. I have Ine-san. I know I do. Let me try buying some more, since I only need the one. Let's see if we can get Ryo on a forklift. Here's Nozomi.
This is cool.
Nozomi is cool. He's not cool, though.
I see.
Ryo not thrilled to get Chai.
What's this?
So many Nozomis and Chais. We did get Guizlang last time.
What's this?
So many Nozomis.
This is cool. I see.
It's just the one. Look at look at it. Yeah, maybe I'll buy more capsule toys tomorrow. It's just the one I need. There's one left. It's just not coming out. Let's look at that. Capsule set. Here it is. Yeah, Ryo forklift version. I now have 3 Chais, 6 Ine-sans, 6 Nozomis, and 3 Guizangs. So I need this one. And then I can sell the whole set. The other ones, the other sets, I have a ways to go before I complete any of these. I mean, the lures only need these 2 others. There's green, and then there's white. So actually, I might also want to try to get some of these. And also down here, I have mobile crane and yellow forklift to complete the construction vehicles. But Shenmue 1 is the set that I'm almost done with. Just need Ryo on a forklift.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Leo? You can talk to me about anything.
We have been.
Don't worry.
Just about any subject at all.
If you say so.
I appreciate the offer, though.
You're welcome.
I want to talk to you about fish. You fish much?
Hey, Shenhua.
We've got an early morning ahead of us, Leo. You should get some rest.
All right, then.
No talking? I thought you said I could talk to you about anything.
Hey,
Hey, Shenhua.
We've got an early
No,
morning
I guess no
ahead of us,
talking.
Leo. Why don't you head on to bed?
Yeah, I might do that.
All right. Is this back? Yep. It's respawned.
A banana. Do they grow them in the village? Guess I'll take it.
I like how the animation of Ryo's hand still looks pretty mechanical.
Guess I'll take it.
Ooh. Ooh. It's less mechanical than the first 2 games. All right, time to go to bed, and probably means it's time to take a little bit of a break. We'll come back as we move on to day 2 of our session tonight. We're gonna try to get that legendary red catfish. We gotta now. We're invested. 3 out of 4. We need number 4, and we need a new jacket. Back in a few minutes. Time to sleep, to have sweet dreams of red catfish jumping out of the lake and into Ryo's pockets of his new jacket.
Ryo. Ryo, wake up. It's morning.
Oh, right.
Were you dreaming, Ryo? You were yelling in your sleep all night about Catfish.
Good morning, Ryo.
Good morning.
Did you get enough rest?
Yeah.
The conversation is the same every morning, but I go talk to her anyway.
Hey, Shenhua.
Hi, Ryo. Headed to the village?
Yeah. I have to do whatever it takes to get Mr. Soon to teach me his signature move.
You're right. Be careful out there, Ryo.
That's what Ryo says. Okay, so the apple and banana are not there because I took them last night, I guess. Ryo says that. He doesn't want to admit to Shenhua that he's actually been spending his days trying to win this new jacket instead of trying to find her father.
Hey, Ryo.
Hmm?
Good luck. Be sure to come back before it gets too dark.
I understand. Of course.
Alright, old man. Tell me more about this red catfish.
Excuse me.
Hello. Welcome. How's the fishing going? You caught a big one?
No, not yet.
The spot is downstream of Verdant Bridge. You didn't mess that up, did you? Oh, and I heard someone saw red catfish while coming out of a cave. If you're looking to catch one, why don't you go there?
Got it. Thanks for your help.
Should I get you some different equipment?
One of your most expensive rods, please.
This one.
You got it. Don't come back empty-handed now.
I will come back with many fish. The only question is, will I come back with the right fish? Downstream from Verdant Bridge, all the way past the cave. To downstream, and it does look like it's heading this way. There's a guy fishing here. I don't see a sign that tells me I can fish. Here's a sign right here. And an herb. Let's pick that up. Oh, is that a peony? That's one of the things I need for the expensive set. Coming out of the cave, you say? I don't really see a cave. It looks like on the other side, there's also a place to fish. But I don't see I don't see a cave over there either. So this seems like as far downstream as I can go, I think.
I think I can fish here.
So let's look around. I don't really see a cave anywhere. But there are fish swimming around. None of them are very interested in my line, but there are fish. Maybe you want a bite? You do not. There you go. Hey, catfish right away. Promising. Promising. I think it's promising. So even though I don't see a cave, like, it's all rocky in this area of the stream. So this is the closest cave-like looking place, I guess. Just a small catfish, not red. Getting catfish in this area, so again, I think it's a good thing. I think I'm probably in the right spot then. And you might think Ryo is wasting time with all this fishing. Is actually a very clever strategy. The super thug is currently laying around all day, just waiting for someone to come fight him. It's not happening, so, you know, he's lying around, he's getting lazy. He's getting out of the headspace he needs to be in to fight Ryo, while Ryo strengthens his arms through this fishing. So when the fight actually happens, the thug will just be out of shape and just not prepared for Ryo, with his strong fish-muscled arms, he's not going to have a chance. I don't see any fish right now. That's odd. Where's the fish? There's supposed to be fish here. I don't see any fish swimming around. There's a fish. Nope, more catfish. I mean, again, it's good that we know this is where catfish are. Do you think that Wang at his tackle shop, do you think he raised these specific catfish with the strange colors? Because he wants to do this like catfish rally. He needs to get these special colored catfish to actually do the rally. So maybe he raises catfish, maybe he breeds them, and has been practicing select breeding to try to encourage these unusual colors to manifest. Or maybe he just paints the fish. Maybe he just does that. Just another regular catfish. After spending all these days trying to catch fish, Ryo just sort of mixes things up in his mind as he dreams. Like he has strange dreams of chopping catfish and catching logs of wood. And it's like it doesn't really make sense because it all kind of gets jumbled up in his brain. With Tao just saying nice and great every time Ryo chops a fish with an axe. Ryo catches a load of logs, brings them to Wang, and Wang's like, wow, that's an impressive haul. It's a large catfish, but a large catfish is not a red catfish. The green catfish was actually quite small. Or maybe the reason for the fishing, the whole purpose of it all, is that when the story of Shenmue finally comes to its climax, Lan Di gets both the dragon and phoenix mirrors, and uses them to summon Chi Yu, the god, to Earth. And then Chi Yu turns out to be the alien fish god from Siren. It crash lands to Earth, and then the final battle involves Ryo getting his magic legendary fishing rod, and he has to catch Chi Yu. And it was like, this was this was the purpose of it all along. This was the meaning. I never knew until now. I never knew until now. That's not really red. It's more like purple.
I'll pass.
I want to talk to Wang about that. I think calling this the red catfish is false advertising. I'm just going to say. That is my reward for the fish, but that's not our ultimate reward.
I see you've caught one. I told you my gear is top of the line.
Thank you.
All right. Time for the thing that we've been spending all this time. Though actually, our quest to get the jacket has not taken as much time as our quest to learn that move from Sun. Because to get that, I had to get the 2,000 yuan to buy the liquor. And then... Well, then it turned out part of that quest was actually I had to defeat White Tiger. So all those days I spent at the dojo trying to beat the monks, that ended up being part of that quest, even though I didn't know it at the time. And then Sun had me catch chickens. And now I'm going to have to go back to him today to see what else we need to do. So actually, the quest to learn that move has taken longer than the jacket. So really, the jacket didn't take that long in comparison. Give me what I want.
I caught one.
Awesome. You got all the stamps. Here is your special Huang's Tackle original jacket.
Yes.
Thanks.
Yes.
Got lots of events planned, so stop by whenever you've got time.
More
I'll
events?
come again later.
Should I get you some different equipment?
No, I'm good.
I'll, come back later.
You sure? All right, come back when you're ready.
Do you have another side quest? Well, first, let me take a look at my notebook. I got all the stamps. No, there's no yellow exclamation point, so no side quest right now anyway. Okay. Time to see if it was all worthwhile. Change clothes. Jacket. There's the new jacket. I'm wearing my Shenhua shirt, of course. There we go. There we go. Blue and white matches the jeans. Can we get a closer look of that? I don't know if we can. Got this multicolored rainbow fish on the back. What's on the front? Front? Love fish. Love fish. Got a side patch. It says team, but I can't read what the team is. All right, good. It was worthwhile. This is the jacket that we will confront Lan Diu in. This is the jacket that we will avenge our father in. As time goes on, one must grow, one must evolve, one must adapt. So Ryo discards his old leather jacket, his old friend, to wear this new jacket, which is the symbol of his accomplishments here in Bailu Village. Is the symbol of how far he's come in his journey. Now, let us confront Sun in our new jacket. He will be very impressed, and obviously will teach us the move, because he likes our jacket so much.
First up, get into a horse stance.
Oh, I know about that.
Okay.
These basic forms need to become second nature.
Let's do it.
Okay then. Here goes nothing.
You're in for a rough day today.
But wait, we're doing it without a post? How can we do it without a post? We have to do an unguided horse stance.
Yes, that's the idea.
He will be our post.
Yes, there. That's it. Didn't I tell you to lower your hip? Yes, that's the idea.
I'm glad that we're still leveling up as we're doing this.
Yes, there. That's it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yes, there. That's it. Not bad. Not bad at all.
I wonder if I was on horse stance 1,
Good.
would I have trouble getting down this low? Like, would I have to level up my horse stance in order to meet his standards for horse stance?
Yes, that's the idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah?
Ooh, you have some skill. Try catching 10 of those chickens.
We already did this song and dance, old man.
Again?
If you don't want to.
Of course we will catch the chickens.
Hold on to your chickens. I'll do it.
Let's see how your skills hold up.
Oh, different buttons for the QTE now. It was B and X last time. Now I'm getting Y. Y is in the mix. But it's only been Y so far, which is odd. If it's Y every time, that kind of makes... Nope, it's not Y every time. Ryo's running animation as he hunches over with his hands stretched out. Gonna get ya! Gonna get ya!
Ooh, you have some skill.
Mr. Sun,
I'm done for the day. Go back and get some rest. Keep up with your training. You hear me?
got it.
Well,
Should head back to Shenhua's house.
I guess no move for us today. Let's see. Sun told me to get into a horse stance. He must be training me for something. Stay in horse stance until he says stop. Sun told me to catch chickens again. I've got to suck it up. Catch 10 chickens. Once again, I didn't learn body check today. Is there any point to this? Sun is the only one who can help me. Well, even though we didn't learn body check, we did learn new jacket. Shenhua will be very impressed with our jacket. We do have some other things that we do. Of course, we skipped our normal morning routine. So we can look around and see if there's anything else that we want to do. Such as that normal routine. Let's see. Let me look at these signs for a bit. Not that way. What was I thinking about? Yeah, Sunset Hill. Apparently, there it is. I've been told there is a second wood chopping place by Sunset Hill. So here's where the gambling establishment is. There's the frog racing. Okay, this guy chops wood. Apparently... Okay, it does say part-time. Apparently, we may be able to chop wood for him.
I hear I can earn some money here.
Hey, young fella. You up to chopping some wood?
Chopping wood?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I'll help.
Now that's what I like to hear. That's it. There you go.
Got a new cheerleader for our wood chop.
There you go. Oh,
Ooh, new music too.
that's it. There you go. Oh. Yes, yes. Oh. Yes, yes. Oh. There you go. Yes, yes. There you go. Oh. That's it. Well done. There it is. There you go.
I'm glad they found a place for this.
There you go. That's it. There you go. That's it. There you go. Yes, yes. There you go.
It does make me happy that they found just a little place in the game to put Joy's theme.
What a world of difference. You just can't beat youth. Here's your pay. Got enough pep to keep chopping?
Enough for right now.
No, I'm good.
That's so. Well, if you change your mind, come on back.
I assume that we're going to be chopping wood here now, just for the possibility that we could chop wood to Joy's theme. I didn't realize that we could chop wood here. I talked to that guy earlier in the game. We did not get the option to chop wood at that point. So... Oh, wait, hold on. What was that? That's the side quest indicator.
Excuse me.
Ah, you again.
This
I've got time.
is a very stylish old man right here.
Tell me a story, won't you?
Sure, I'll tell you the story about the catfish.
Well, actually,
If you got no good ones, let me tell you old stories about the village.
Sure.
I'm all ears.
A long time ago, this village was robbed by a band of bandits. It's been almost 70 years ago. The bandits were here for gold, liquor, and the women. When the time came, the men ran away, and those who claimed to be fighters disappeared into thin air. Out of nowhere, a young man shows up to face off against 100 bandits. He took a butcher's knife from one of the bad guys and left a sea of blood in the village square. He went after any fleeing bandits on horseback and took every last one of them down. The peace of the village and the chastity of the women were protected.
That young man.
Well, there's no hiding it. It was me.
Of course.
Right.
Thanks to that, all the ladies wanted to marry me. It wasn't easy dealing with all those proposals.
I imagine.
I've been around the block a few times, but never took the plunge to get married. You can turn 80, and the only partner you still need is liquor. My business is doing well, but I've given up on striking it rich.
I see.
That's all in the past, anyway.
Right.
The wisdom of the elderly. What happened to my notebook? What did I write down? Mr. Sue's tall tales. I talked to Mr. Sue and was forced to hear tales of his exploits when he was young. Bailu Village was attacked by 100 bandits 70 years ago. Mr. Sue defeated them all himself. Yes, my stories also involve all of the women wanting to marry me, but I said no because I can't be held down. Liquor's the only partner you need.
Excuse me.
Ah, you again. I'm busy, you know. Show some restraint.
I understand. I'll come again later.
Guess I'll come back tomorrow.
Oh, so I can come back to him multiple times to hear more stories? That sounds pretty good. We're right here. We could try the fortune teller again and see if that works again. We could try that.
Excuse me.
I can tell you which colors and numbers will bring you great fortune.
Lucky numbers and colors, huh?
Yes, precisely. Shall I divine your fortune? It's only 10 yuan.
Why does she talk like Frieza? I don't know why they went for that, but let's go with colors.
Sure.
A color fortune? Very well. Now then, let us begin. Color light. Color bright. Yes, I can feel the waves. Your color seeps into my mind. Your lucky color is red.
It was today, it's true.
Seek out this color, and good fortune shall befall you.
Thank you.
I await your return.
I will attempt to bring you the Dragon Balls in exchange for this fortune telling, but let us see if the fortune telling ends up coming true.
Want to play?
Yep.
I've got a whole range of games.
What I want is Flower, Bird, Wind, and Moon.
You'll play? Thanks.
Okay, so she said it was red.
Which will it be? Flower, bird, wind, or moon?
So let's go with Flower.
This one.
Here we go.
It was red this time. It was.
Oh, brother. Excellent. Think you can keep it up?
Well, I'll try.
You'll play? Thanks.
Let's go for max bet. See if this starts working again.
Flower, bird, wind.
Go with red.
Here we go.
Yeah, there we go. That's the stuff.
Flower.
I'm feeling it.
Oh.
Feeling that rush that you can only get by winning at gambling.
Excellent. Think you can keep it up?
Ryo was so into fishing that he forgot about his first love.
Thanks.
Gambling, making irresponsible bets because a fortune teller told him to do it.
Which will it be? Flower, bird, wind, or moon? Here we go.
Give me that flower. Give me that sweet red. Red catfish and now red flower. It all means money for Daddy Ryo. There we go. Yeah, there we go.
Flower! Oh, brother. Don't put your luck to waste. Go for another.
I would never put my luck to waste. I need another hit.
You'll play? Thanks.
Another hit of that sweet victory.
All right.
Which Which will it be? Flower, bird, wind, or moon? Here we go.
I want that sweet flower, those sweet petals. Red is the color of blood, the color of catfish, color of flowers, the color of victory. Victory for Rio. Oh, it was blue this time, though.
Wind. Tough luck. Play again.
Well, maybe the luck's run out.
Maybe some other time.
Yeah, well, whatever.
He always seems so dismissive whenever we say that we've had enough. Oh, by the way, what are the prizes for the bucket here? I guess those are just tokens. That's not very interesting. The other bucket toss has, like, specific prizes. If we win, we could, like, trade those in. What do we have now? We have 6,590 tokens. So we can see if we can get anything for that. Oh yeah, here's this place right here, and prize exchange is over here. By the way, does the kid have anything to say?
Hey.
Hi, Ryo. Let's play.
Sorry. I'm a little busy right now. Maybe later.
I'll get everyone. Let's play.
Another time.
The kid does not take no for an answer, but Rio never has time to play with children.
Howdy, come on in. Want to trade tokens for prizes? With that amount, here's what you can choose from.
Alright, so I have 6,590. Like, the most expensive stuff here. I still don't have enough for the monk t-shirt. I do have... Well, no, not enough for sneakers. Let's see. I mean, I wouldn't really want to get the t-shirt right now anyway, since I'm wearing my sweet new jacket. Obviously, I would not want to remove my new jacket right now. I bought a lot of this stuff previously. Maybe I should just, like, buy gems, because you can sell those. I don't remember what was the one I could get the most for. Like, I can see how many tokens it takes to buy these.
Nothing strikes your fancy?
Let me see something. Well, no, I guess I can't see how much... I guess I can't see how much he would buy them for unless I actually get the gems.
Tokens for prizes? With that amount, here's what you can choose from.
Let me just get these gems and sell them off.
You got it. Come again soon.
Welcome. Well, come on in. You've got something to sell? I'll buy it, and I'll give you a good deal, too. You can exchange complete sets of items as well.
I don't think I have anything to exchange right now.
Exchange complete sets of items here, if you have any.
Let's see. Right, I still don't have enough herbs. Well, no, I got everything that I could use herbs for. Right, I don't have any capsule toy. If I could only get Rio on a forklift, I could get the back fist. I got spinning back fist. I do not have, let's see, frog ornament, glass bottle, digital clock. Don't have any of these. Right, and then, like, there's a lot of stuff here that I have not even seen as of yet. Alright, so let me just sell.
Come by anytime you have something you'd like to exchange. Welcome. I'll give you...
Alright, so let's see. I don't know why we can sell the Chai figure on its own and nothing else. That seems odd. Okay, so that's 85, that's 255, and 127. Okay, so Purple Crystal is the one that you can sell for the most. I could also sell this, since it doesn't seem like I can do anything with it, but I don't absolutely need the money right now, so I'll just hold on to it for the time being. Right, if I wanted to sell complete sets, that's also here. If I got the gem set, I could sell that for 1,050.
Thanks for your business. I'll buy whatever you got to sell, so come by anytime.
see. Is there anything else that we would want to do around here? Oh, does she have a side quest?
Well, I'm sure in a pickle.
Tell me about your pickle.
What's wrong?
Ever heard of the Ling mushrooms?
Tell me all about them.
They're great for making medicine, but a little hard to come by nowadays.
Ah, I see.
I've got a customer who wants them, but I can't get hold of any. Say, how about helping an old lady out and looking for some?
You wouldn't be the first.
Sure thing. I'll see what I can do.
I knew you'd say yes.
Where might I find them?
I used to see 'em by the waterfront all the time.
And by waterfront, you mean...
Oh, any old place, so long as it's by a river or a pond.
Understood. Sorry to intrude.
Oh, it's you. Have you got the goods?
What goods?
The mushrooms, kid. Ling mushrooms. You are looking for 'em, ain't ya? I'm depending on you to come through for me here. Try looking near the banks of any old pond or river.
Oh, right. I'll go take a look.
You'd better. Well, since you're here anyway, the least you can do is buy something.
Forgetting about what he promised to do 5 seconds ago.
So many things that it's hard to keep track.
I'm not that many, really. No, actually, I didn't mean to do that. I could buy the snake power. Here's some moves. There's Hidden Sandstorm, Tiger Thigh. Oh, I already have. I have both of these, I think. I definitely have Tiger Thigh. Do I have Hidden Sandstorm? I think I do. I could check, but these are too expensive anyway. I wouldn't be able to buy them. Mango, cola, lime drink, grapefruit, plum liqueur, lao jus, black bottle, glass bottle, towel, orange juice, black garlic, rock tripe, red radio, ceramic tea urn, and red t-shirt. I could buy the red t-shirt.
Come on back whenever you're in the mood.
I don't know if that would really go with my current look. It's very blue and white. I don't know how good red would look in that. Would look with that.
What are you doing?
Hey, Ryo! Let's play!
Sorry, I'm a little busy right now. Maybe later.
Then, let's play again next time.
Sure thing.
Don't make promises you will not keep, Ryo. We all know you will not play. How's this guy doing?
Mr. Ka.
What is it? What do you want?
Oh, nothing.
Sorry, but mind if we talk later? My house is a total mess, and it's gonna take a while to clean up.
I see.
Well, maybe you could clean it up if you didn't spend all your time at the panda market. Seems like you spend all day here. I don't know. Alright, so our notebook says... The mushrooms tend to pop up near water, search rivers and lakes. I mean, we could go to, the big river that's right next to the village, I guess. That seems like that would be the most likely place. I assume that we would just find them in the same way that we've been finding herbs. I mean, I don't know that, but I would make an assumption that we'll just see like a glowing circle like that, and then we can pick it up. And when she says close by to water, I wonder how close it has to be. Does it have to be, like, right up against the water? Or, like, can it be, like, a few feet away, like over here? Well, even if it's difficult to find the mushroom, we all know that by picking these herbs, we will be able to get a lot more money. As turns out that selling these herb sets is a very good way of making money in Shenmue 3.
It's gotten so dark. Maybe I should head back to Shenhua's house.
It's a pretty blue butterfly right there. Bunch of them right here, actually. These look like mushrooms here. Oh yeah. Actually, this is the same spot that we caught the red catfish, so clearly this is a charmed location. Yeah, almost out of health. Let us eat. You know, my endurance must really be going up, because I don't have to eat that often when I'm just running around. Like, when I fight, yeah, my health goes down, but if I'm just running around like this, it takes quite a while now for it to get to the point where I have to eat something. So that's good, at least. All of that horse stance and one-inch punch is paying off. I can save money by not having to eat food so much. We want to go to Panda Market.
Sorry to intrude.
Oh, it's you. Have you got the goods?
I got him, old woman.
Ling mushrooms, right? I've got them.
Good job, kiddo. I knew I could count on you. I know it ain't much, but it's only right. Go ahead and take something for your trouble.
Oh, I could take a porcelain vase. Fishing spot. Does that mean finding out about, like, a fishing spot that we don't know about? Because that's... knowledge is always valuable, so...
Fishing?
I handle fishing licenses around here. You wanna fish? You can fish in the river behind the Sunflower Grove.
Thank you very much.
Well, since you're here anyway, the least you can do is buy something.
The river, huh? We weren't fishing in the river before.
I have so many things that it's hard to keep track.
Well, we could go over there and see what that is. I don't know what we would have gotten for the porcelain vase.
Come on back whenever you're in the mood.
And what does this say now? She told me about a place to fish, the wash house near the river. There's a spot that can only be reached from there. So... I could try going to Sunflower Grove and see what we get. Kind of curious about what this secret fishing spot is about. Why is it that there is a spot that we would not be able to get to unless we're specifically told about it? So here are cows. No, that's not what I want. I want to go to the notebook. That's not the one I want either. There we go. So, go past the Sunflower Grove. And that's the pond that we were fishing in, but apparently we can go past this. Right, here's the river. There's like a little dock right there. I do not have the icon to fish, however. Well, I mean, maybe I would just need to get the rod before I could do that. Wait, that's probably the case. But I'm curious about why is there a secret fishing spot? What is the purpose of that? Could you catch some sort of super fish there? Wang did say that he would have other events. Maybe if there's another event where we can win by fishing at the secret spot, and that's where, like, maybe that's like the only place that a certain fish is? Just guessing here. Also looking around for herbs as we do. Any herbs to be found? That side quest that we did with the mushroom, that has to be the fastest side quest that we have seen so far. Most of the side quests have taken kind of a little while to do. But that one, we just got that done pretty quickly. Like, we just went there and did it right away. Anything else I would want to do? Well, we're back here with the capsule toys. We might as well take another round. Orange lure.
This one is interesting.
But the one we really want...
A game can't hurt.
We want Rio on a forklift. Can we get it? Another Nozomi.
I see.
Our pockets are full to bursting of Nozomis and Chais. Many Ine-sans as well.
Interesting. This one is interesting.
So many Nozomis.
This one is interesting.
Go back to Shenhua's house, go to our bedroom, and decorate the bedroom with tons of figures of Nozomi.
Look at the time.
Shenhua comes in. Oh, you've lined the room with capsule toys of your old girlfriend?
Hey, Shenhua.
Did you manage to corral those chickens?
We sure did.
Oh yeah, somehow.
I'm a master at the chickens.
Thanks.
So Mr. Sun taught you his technique?
No.
Not yet.
Is he ever going to teach you?
I don't know.
I trust he will. For now, I need to focus on catching chickens, not complaining. Is there a trick to catching chickens?
Do you need some help?
Yeah.
Well, chickens are pretty fast.
You can say that again.
You just have to be, well, faster.
That's it?
Yes, that's all there is to it.
Oh, okay.
I have been faster. I have no problem catching these chickens.
Is everything okay? Are you tired?
No, I'm fine.
If you say so. You've been working hard.
Yeah, but I think I figured something out.
Oh? What's that?
What Mr. Sun is making me do.
Chasing chickens?
Yep.
Go on.
It's making me move in new ways.
How so?
I've got to get really low to the ground, but still move quickly. I think it's all practice for the technique.
We're still talking about catching chickens, right?
Yeah. He's training me.
Then you better keep at it.
Absolutely.
See, it all comes around. There's all a reason for everything. It's like we're used to doing horse stance, but we have not tried horse stance and run at the same time. And that is what we're doing with the chickens. Hey, Shenhua.
We've got an early morning ahead of us, Ryo. Why don't you head on to bed?
Thanks. I will.
I wonder if I've expended all of the nighttime conversations with Shenhua, because we've been doing those often. Maybe we're actually just done with the nighttime conversations.
A banana. Guess I'll take it.
Maybe there's just nothing to talk about.
Guess I'll take it.
Shenhua, we might need to discuss that, considering how long it's taking me to actually do anything, that your father might be dead. I just think you need to be prepared for that possibility, considering like he disappeared like 2 weeks ago or something at this point, and I've just been like fishing and, you know, doing horse stance and catching chickens. He might be dead by now. I'm sorry. It's not necessarily the case, but it's an eventuality that I think you do need to prepare for. As for me, I'm going to decorate my room with these capsule toys of my old girlfriend and save my game. And with that, I do think Ryo is going to go to bed, and I'm going to have to say goodnight, as Ryo has done another 2 days in Bailu Village. And it was eventful 2 days, at least for Ryo. I mean, most of that time was spent fishing, but that was important to him because he caught the final 2 catfish, and he obtained this ultimate prize, the Love Fish jacket. And now everyone will know that Ryo is the catfish champion. It's right there on the back of his jacket, the rainbow catfish. He caught all of the colors. So this is Ryo's new jacket, symbolizing the progress that he has made, not just on his quest, but as a person since he left Japan. He caught some more chickens, he did some horse stance, and you know, we're getting there. We're getting to the point where we're going to learn this new move, and once we do, it's going to be time for round 3 with the Super Thug. But it sure has taken a while to get there, but such is the ways of Shenmue. It's the journey that matters, not the outcome. The outcome doesn't mean anything without the journey. I mean, the fishing rally is just a microcosm of that. It took so long to get all those fish, but that made the reward all the sweeter. So, just so, Ryo has to go through all these tribulations and has to display such patience, because then the reward of learning the move and defeating the Super Thug will be just so much more sweeter once we do. And with that, I'll say goodnight to you and to Ryo and to Shenhua. Next time, well, we don't have to fish anymore, so we'll probably just get to go right directly to Sun and see what he wants us to do. Have a good night.